Well guys, the day has come. The day that I didn't expect to come so soon. I am selling my daily. If I haven't introduced this car on the channel, this is my 2006 Honda Civic Coupe. It is a DX, so it's a base model, but it's my daily. I bought it with 40,000 miles. I knew this is exactly the car that I needed because it took me to and from college for multiple years, all of my 9-to-5 jobs. It took me to multiple other states to pick up car parts. I went to Wisconsin, Indiana, all over the place. Michigan, I think? Oh, it's so sad. But a family member actually reached out and said that they are in need of a vehicle. So I was not in the position to really sell this. I knew at some point this year I was ready to sell this and move on because I don't really need a daily commuter anymore. It's just really nice because it has AC, it has a nice radio, it's safe, it's quiet. I know that my family member is in need of a vehicle and I really want to clean this up and make it nice for them. So I'm not really in need of it anymore. I have 2 other cars. And I kind of want to make room for a new project or just a new daily, just something different. So we got to clean this up because it's actually a mess and, you know, it's got some imperfections and whatnot, 8th gen Civic problems. And inside is pretty disgusting, guys. Please don't judge me because, like I said, I've driven this every single day for 5 years. You can literally see where I've put tires and wheels. It's just in need of a whole refresh here. The only mechanical thing I'm gonna do is an oil change and some wiper blades because it's desperately in need of them. I just want to get this set up and safely on the road for its next owner. First order of business, I'm gonna clear out everything in the car because I still do have all my personal belongings in here. Oh. You know, just girly things, pepper spray and lip balm and Civic Hot Wheel. I've had this for so long. Oh, this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. This die. This is my lucky die with my lucky number. 6. 6 is my lucky number, okay? Now, when my Z got totaled, I was driving home, got rear-ended on the highway. It was like 2 in the morning. My phone's sitting on my thigh. Like, I was like looking at the maps or something, whatever. And when I got hit, my phone flew up on the dash. And I remember when I got out of the car, I was scrambling like around the car looking for my phone because I thought it flew on the floor. So I was trying to look for it so I could, you know, call 911 or call my mom or something. And I just remember freaking out. I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I gotta call somebody. Like, I need help. And this is all that I found on the floor. This is all I found. I always have 6 facing up. Mind you, I got hit hard enough that my phone flew on the dash and my rear window shattered and everything like exploded in the trunk. But my die was on the floor and 6 was facing up. And I don't know what that really means, but I always kind of knew it meant something. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in, like, you know, the other world or whatever, but I feel like it meant something that specific night. And everything really changed after that in my life for the better, you know? So I always keep this with me. So this is going to the new car, whatever it may be. Have to keep this. But if you guys have a lucky number, let me know what it is. Mine has always been 6. But that's coming with. Okay, no way I just threw that down and it landed on 6. I'm saying it means something. It means something. I believe in numbers. Anyways, let's keep cleaning. At the end of the day, I am just a girl. This is actually from Mike. He got me this from Coral Works. I'm saying he knows me. He knows me. He saw this and he gave this to me right away because he knew I would love this. Mike gave this to me. I love this. This is staying on the keychain, by the way. I'm not getting rid of this. This is going with the car. Haven't opened my glove box in quite a while. More girly stuff, I'm sure. Oh, more girly stuff and more pepper spray. One of those people where, like, I keep every piece of paper for every single car that I have. Because, I don't know. Not that I would, like, need it, but it's just, like, a memory thing, I guess. I don't even know what to say. Alright, I think we have all of my belongings out of here. I don't think there's anything in the trunk since we were moving, and we pretty much cleared everything out of here. Oof. I think I picked up something that was rusty. I don't remember what it was though. Mike absolutely refuses to get in this car. But the driver's side is pretty gross. So we're gonna get the shop vac and clean it up a little bit. Still has the spare tire in here. I never used it. Now that it's all vacuumed out, I'm gonna grab the carpet cleaner. I'm gonna go in some of the stains and see if I can get those out, because ultimately the seats are gonna take the longest to dry, and I wanna try to get these dirt stains out and let it dry for as long as possible before we give the car to the new owner. I know it doesn't look much better, but I went over this seat about 50 times and my back hurts. I tried to get as many of the stains out as possible. Oh! Oh! Anybody want some chalky milk? This stuff actually smells like white gummy bear. It's really yummy. Mike's gonna help put on some wiper blades because these ones are pretty cooked. Perfect. Perfecto. I just did an oil change back in February on this car at 104,000 miles, and it's now at 110,000 miles, so it's definitely due for an oil change. Make sure you lube up your filter real good, nice and lubed. Always hand tight on these filters. This horse takes 3.9 quarts. Does it not even have it labeled? I mean, it is 5 quarts, but usually they have like the numbers on the side here. That's kind of annoying. Look at me, over here working. What are you doing?
I'm ordering foods.
Let me see. On Panera. All right.
Aren't you hungry?
Yeah, girl.
You're welcome.
Yeah, girl. Now this bracket isn't gonna get removed from the bumper.
See if she gets snugged up in there.
You might have to. Oh my God, Mike to the rescue. So what did you end up doing?
2-3 self-tappers, call it a day.
Threw it in there. All right. Looks like it is nice and firm now. Last thing I'm gonna do is reset the oil light. Well, I know the seats don't look crazy clean, but I did scrub them for like an hour. Fresh oil change, we fixed the bumper. Everything is nice and clean inside. I'm a little sad to see it go because it's just been such a good car for me, but I know somebody else is gonna get to enjoy it. And then I get to get something new. That's the best part. So I don't know what I should get. If you guys have any suggestions on cars you think I should get, preferably something fun, something manual. I don't know yet. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Goodbye, my love. On to the next. We've been in the house for about a week now, and we haven't unpacked the bedroom at all because it's the first room we want to renovate. This is the current state of it. We've been sleeping on a mattress on the floor because our bed frame just came, but we don't want to set anything up because we need to rip this carpet out. I don't know what it is. I have an air purifier going. Every time we sleep in here, we just sound so nasally and sick in the morning. So I'm thinking that this carpet is just disgusting. You can see a stain there. There was a stain here. So that's the very first thing I want to do is rip this carpet out of here.
The previous owner did tell us that he had put carpet all throughout the first floor, which is probably why the baseboards were so weirdly high. He probably did it to cover the bad condition of the hardwood floors, which I don't really blame him, but it makes me sad because hardwood floors are so pretty when they're done right, and I think it's savable. I just have to start with one room at a time because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I think this is totally doable for the two of us, but I want to start with one room so I'm not like sanding the whole house. And I want to start with the bedroom as well so we have somewhere nice to sleep while we're doing everything else. Yeah, so we'll start with just taking everything out of here and then ripping this old carpet out, and hopefully we'll sleep a little bit better now that this carpet is out of here. Okay, now that the room is empty, you can kind of see the stains a little bit better on the carpet. So this is kind of what the carpet looks like underneath. So let's get started on ripping this up. It might work. You got it? Yay! Oh my god, that one's coming off too. There you go. Yay! My knight in shining armor. Why do I already like the closet better that it's open? Like the doors made it feel like really small in here. Thank you, Mike. Look how big the closet is now. Okay, now we can get all the carpet out of here.
Dude, you can see all the stains.
Ew.
That's why, dude, whenever you buy a house and there's carpet in there,
Just rip it up.
just take it out. You never know what's in it.
Because just dragging that out, we're both sniffling and sneezing. That was bad.
Allergies as soon as we were around.
Right? It wasn't even that bad when we were outside all day today. It's only been bad when we've been in here. Like every morning we wake up so stuffy, it's bad.
Yeah.
Before, after. And I'm gonna go get a hammer and get some of these nails out. That was probably the most time-consuming part, is getting all these little trim things off and all the nails. Good morning. We are on our way to Home Depot to get three things. We need wood filler for the floors. We're gonna rent the floor sander, and then what was the other thing? Oh, there's a tool that you can use to get the baseboards off. And we're gonna look at paint. So I guess 4 things technically, because we're gonna paint the walls.
So no ice cream.
All right, I think we're ready. Okay, we're in the wood stain section, and we don't really know what color we want our floors to be. So like normally everybody does like the basic wood colors, right?
Like these, right?
Yeah.
Like this row right here.
But I said our furniture in our bedroom is like kind of like this light kind of bamboo color. So it needs to be something dark to like kind of contrast it. But it can be different from room to room. But Mike pointed out that like they have these kind of interesting colors like carbon gray, black. So we're gonna get like a couple of these little sample guys, and then you can do them on the floors and see how they look, and then just like sand it off if you don't like it. So
It'd be so cool to see a slight color. Like there was a blue one. Have you ever seen blue stained floors?
what is that one called? Warren Navy?
Or navy? Is there a small one?
No, but there's midnight blue,
That could be worth trying.
right? Dude, look at us being like Home Depot people. We were in the fridge section.
You
for,
had
like,
to put the
a
orange
minute.
shirt on.
We got a couple other things that we probably shouldn't have. Can confirm a Home Depot floor sander will fit in the back of a Cedric with flowers on top of it.
Wonderful.
I picked out my first little flower for the porch. we are back from Home Depot and this is our spread. Got myself some Milwaukee gloves so that I can work in here. This is a baseboard trim puller offer so I can pull off the baseboards. We got some finish for the wood when we're done staining it. And then we got 2 different types of stains, so we're gonna try those out and see what they look like. 2 paintbrushes so Mike can help me, some wood filler and whatnots. And then a nice mask so that, you know, I'm not breathing in the sanding fumes. But first things first, I think we're gonna have to fill some of these holes as well. So I'm gonna do baseboards and then fill the holes, and then we'll do the sander because we only rented it for 1 day, 24 hours. This is what the unit looks like. Somehow Mike carried this thing by himself, but it's so heavy. Wow, that works really good.
Damn. So there's blue, then wallpaper. Oof. How old do you think that is?
I don't know.
Some of these cracks are pretty big.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna fill in like every single little crack, but you know. I don't think there's much
Other prep that's needed to do, like cleaning the floors, because you know it's all gonna get sanded up anyways. I think we should just go for it. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's just try the sander. They did say go with the grain, which I assume is just gonna be this way. So let's try it.
Oh, nice. There was already sandpaper in there. Look at that! Woo! That looks so good!
We're gonna get some different sandpaper because it keeps leaving these marks, which is probably from the stain just melting on the sandpaper. And like there's nothing I can do. And it just keeps leaving the lines all over the place. I did a trip to Menards, and shout out to Menards because they also have this floor sander and it's cheaper and it's way closer. We had to drive 30 minutes to a Home Depot to get this. I would just get it at Menards next time. So we got some 80 grit, and then we also picked up this little like corner sander with some of these so we can get into the edges, because this is about as far as the sander goes. Final vacuum. Now I will say these floors are not perfect. There's still a lot of imperfections. I spent all day sanding. I'd used the orbital all around the edges. I did wood filler all over the place, which was very time consuming. However, I'm full of dust and I'm ready to see what the stain looks like at this point because we have to return the sander tomorrow morning. So Mike is loading that up in the car. Yeah, I just really want to see what the stain looks like because if we don't like it, then at least we can go tomorrow and return them and get something different. All right, now before we crack these puppies open, let's just make sure we read the directions so I don't do it wrong. Apply 1 coat of stain liberally with a brush or clean rag. Allow to penetrate for 2 to 3 minutes. Then remove excess by wiping with a rag in the direction of the grain. So we have the black cherry on this side and the carbon gray on this side.
Cool. Splash some on accident.
Liberally. All right, let's wipe half of it and see how it looks. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty. I like that. I mean, this like, it's weird that it's carbon gray, but that looks kind of brownish. Oh, it leaked a little.
Yeah. That's normal for stains.
Oh, this makes it all feel so worth it when you kind of get to see it like actually a different color.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of this red.
And I am too, but
Yeah.
this is super neutral for our room. That's super cool. I pretty much spent the entire morning staining all the floors. Could not get this little spot out of here, so I think it's going to be covered by the rug anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Floors turned out beautiful. I really love how they turned out for the fact that I've never done this before and it was my first time. This is the finish that I got. It's the same brand as the stain. It's a polyurethane oil-based one. It's fast drying and it's for high traffic areas. So it says apply and then allow finish to dry for a minimum of 12 hours and then recoat. Apply additional coats as followed. A total of 2 coats is recommended. So basically 24 hours. So I'm gonna apply this now, early enough that it gives it enough time to dry, and then we'll come back and do another coat. It's day 3 of the bedroom renovation, and I let the gloss sit for about 12 hours. And I do one more coat, but I'm gonna do it with a smaller paintbrush instead of the roller brush because I noticed that there was little like flakes of the fibers of the brush that were, why are you?
I'm just feeling it.
Oh yeah, see, it's not tacky.
Yeah.
It's not tacky, it was tacky last night. So that means that it's cured.
Believable.
All right, but today, I really wanna tackle the dressers. So this is my dresser. This is Mike's dresser, which I think he said he got for free. I don't know, but it's in pretty rough shape. Lots of little dents and dings. The drawers are in need of some help. And I have seen way too many TikToks of people restoring old furniture like this. And I kind of felt inspired to do it. And we're gonna have it match with mine. So we can have both of them in the room together. So it's like he gets to keep his dresser, I get to keep mine. But they get a little like refreshed look. With the help of my assistant, got both the dressers outside. First thing we're gonna do is hit it with some crud cutter because I've seen this all over TikTok. Everybody uses this on furniture. It's supposed to be the best for like degreasing. The checkup on the dresser projects, I've been sanding Mike's and it's been going pretty well. Some of the spots are a little gross, but I'm waiting on his stain right now. It should be coming in from Amazon within the next couple hours or so. My dresser, however, I was experimenting a little bit because this is IKEA furniture, so I wasn't really sure how it would go for sanding it and painting it. So I tried to paint over the actual white and it turned out like this. So I know that this isn't the right paint to use, or, you know, shouldn't just paint right over this. Then I tried sanding off the white paint and it took me absolutely forever. And I realized that this isn't even wood. It's some weird material that IKEA uses. I found out that this is the only primer that you can use on IKEA furniture. And it will adhere to it because most other primers will not adhere to whatever material that they use. So shout out to TikTok because I found this on there. And then I also picked up some paint to actually paint my dresser. Since it's not actual wood, I can't stain it. So I'm gonna go with this kind of matte green color. Clearly, I'm a big fan of green. So I'm gonna try the primer on the front of this one and just see how it adheres. The video also did say that when you lay the paint on, it's gonna look super bubbly, but it will dry nice and flat. So I wanna try it. I know there's like a little bit of like a texture, but I'm hoping that it doesn't show through too much. Color, it's so pretty.
I dig it.
I almost wish like the walls were this color.
Like darker?
Yeah, I kind of like the darker green, I'm not gonna lie.
What a great view.
I have to do like 2 coats, you know? After 2 coats of paint, this is what the dresser looks like. It looks so fire. I'm so glad I went with the matte because it looks like really, I don't know, I feel like glossy kind of looks cheap, but this looks like quality. It's almost the same color as my RX-7, which is kind of funny. One is go get some new knobs for my drawers because I had these black ones, which they look nice and modern, but they don't really like fit the vibe anymore. So I think I'm gonna get something like gold or bronze, kind of to match the hardware that's on Mike's, like this, but I'll clean this up. I just went to Lowe's and I picked out these little gold knobs. Yeehaw! You know, it's so nice when you've been working on a project for like several days and it finally like turns out the way that you liked. This looks good for like never painting furniture before and kind of messing it up the first time. This looks like something that would sell at TJ Maxx for like $500. You want to look at my knobs? Yeah!
That does look good.
Doesn't it look like it would sell like at an actual furniture store?
Oh yeah.
Now that mine is done, I can finally finish Mike's. What color do you want yours?
Green.
Okay, I guess we're having matching dressers.
I
This
think I
one
got the
is...
stain for this.
I did get the stain. It came in from Amazon. It's actually on the front porch.
Oh, perfect.
For Mike's dresser, I got this green stain. Well, the stain was a total bust, and Mike's not too happy with it. So, luckily, I still have some leftover paint from my dresser, and I think we're just gonna paint match them because this was just a disaster. Like, dude, this isn't even green, and this looks like, I don't know, this looks ugly. Look how bad it looks. Well, the boys are working on the bathroom. I came back in the room to look at the baseboards because we want to reuse these instead of getting new ones. And luckily, I did actually line them up, and I saw that this wallpaper adhesive was going to be showing. So I read online that you can use hot water and vinegar, shake it up real good, and it should just like melt this right off. Okay, now... There we go. So we're gonna see just this upper part. So I gotta do this in the whole room. Left a nice big mess, but at least we got all the wallpaper stuff off. After now the second paint color, we tried this like dusty grayish pink color and it's just not vibing really well with us. So we're gonna go with a green color. This is the same green that I painted our dressers. So I'm gonna do this wall and this wall. And then these ones, I'm just gonna refresh as white. It's like almost 10 p.m. right now, but I need to get this done. So we're gonna see how far we can get tonight. This is called like English green. And it's like so pretty. I wanted to do this before, but Mike was like, oh, it's too dark. Look at us now. This is how far we got last night. I did one coat of the green and you do one more. And then we decided on these two walls, instead of just plain white, we're gonna do like a cream white. So we picked up, I think this is it. It's just like a cream over just a plain white. I swear there's like 3 things of paint in here. But I think we decided on what we wanna do. And I think I can get it all done today. Just need to do this wall, these 2 again. And then he also wants the closet green, which I know is gonna be a pain, but I think it'll look good. After many, many hours of painting, I finally have finished all the walls, but I still need to do the closet. But I really hate this old ceiling fan. And so I got this one on Wayfair that's like a light and a ceiling fan, and it's a little bit like more modern.
Something's not right.
So I'm gonna have the boys take this one off for me so that I can have them wire this one in.
How to remove ceiling fan?
Oh, I was two treads off.
Ooh.
More wires.
Ooh, look how dusty it was on top.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
What do I do with this?
You can sell it.
Yeah, or trash.
I can sell this?
Yeah.
Do I get all the profit or
All profit.
20%?
100%.
Oh yeah.
And it came with a remote, so you can mount it on the wall, and there's different settings. You can go all the way up to setting 6. Boys just wired it up. And it's going up there. I actually don't mind the little white thing around it. Kind of like gives it a little something something.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, try it out. You gotta probably...
They work.
Whoa,
Turn them off. They
that's-
work. They work. You're good. They work. Put them on.
Are we ready to test it?
Yeah, ready to
Okay,
test
do it. Do the lights.
Lights. Camera.
Action.
Let's
Action.
do. Oh, so you could do lights on off like that. And then fan?
Fan go.
This is speed 1.
Hit the fastest speed.
Okay.
The people need to know the fastest speed.
This is 6.
Does it hit? Okay.
I can see your hair
You
blow.
gotta be right here to feel it.
Yeah,
Well, our med's gonna be here.
I don't feel it at all.
Yeah, these.
To be honest, the light is not the brightest and the fan is really good when it's directly underneath it. But it's really cute and I like it, so I'm gonna keep it, and then I'll probably just have like lamps in here and whatnot. But now that all the walls are painted and the floors are done, tomorrow I'm gonna put the baseboards on because I need like a nail gun, I think, for that. But tonight I will probably be painting the closet because Mike wants this to be green as well. But I need him to come in and take all these like nails off because this is for all the shelving that was here in the closet originally. We're gonna redo this with something else. Oh my god.
Yeah. These are cooked. It's mostly because this just goes straight into drywall. You know, like there's no actual.
Like sting for it to, yeah. This morning we are going to Menards to go get a nail gun because I have to finish up the baseboards in the room. I'm so tired of sleeping in the garage, so I need to get this project done. Which car are we taking?
This guy wants to take a 4-door. He doesn't want to cram in the
My
back.
legs are too long for that little Z in the back. You know, fine, whatever.
Always
Alright.
complaining. Always complaining.
Watch, you'll see. Wait till I'm up in the back of your seat.
No, people see it for a reason. We got to use all 4
Come on,
seats.
you can get back there.
Come on, get back there. It's leather and it's hot. And it's a hot, sunny day.
Bro, I can't. I really can't.
You're doing good.
My knee's gonna be when we get out. Roll the windows down. You guys wanted to take this car so bad.
Settle down, kids. Settle down. Oh my
I don't think this seat slider works.
It works fine.
They have their own Milwaukee section here. Also, we didn't go to Menards. We're at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, which is my first time being here. Look at this. They have a whole Milwaukee section. Is this it?
Nail gun.
Oh, do I need this big one?
You need Brad Nailer.
Jesus,
On sale.
this thing is huge.
Good thing it's on sale. Would have broke the bank.
The Milwaukee one was too expensive, so we're gonna go to Harbor Freight because there's probably
It wasn't
a
too
cheaper one.
expensive.
We're just like, we're not going to use it more than 12 times.
It's like $300.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's true. Don't stall.
Don't stall.
Our new local. Haven't been to this Harbor Freight, but it looks like it's new. All right, show us what we got.
Game
got
for a
the-
nail gun. Left with a leaf blower.
Because the leaf blower comes with a charger and a battery, and we don't have any charging batteries. Oh, this is the second dead bird. And then we got some nails and a stud finder.
Yeah. Honey, we're home. Honey, we're home.
You didn't spill a drop.
This lock. Nice drive.
It smells like freshly cut grass.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of painting. I just did the first coat of green in here and completely ran out of paint. So Mike is gonna go pick me up one more little can, and hopefully that should be enough to finish the entire closet. And then I still have to nail on the baseboards, probably today. I've been working on the room for probably like 5 hours now. Got the closet completely painted. It's still drying in a couple of spots. And then I got all the baseboards on, and holy crap. I'm so glad I did the white because the white just makes it look so fresh. Baby, come here.
Hi.
Check out the
Holy
baseboards.
smokes. Did you install it?
Yeah,
With the nail gun and everything?
yeah.
Damn, girl.
Look it. Doesn't it look so nice?
Looks so good.
So freaking good. I'm getting so tired of cleaning the floors. Like, I'm trying to get this paint off.
Oh my god.
But I might just need to bring the dresser in here. Yeah,
like
I
it?
don't even want to use it. I want to just keep it. Look how tiny it is.
You gotta use it. You get one spoonful, that's it. You survive.
Thank you. I got this rug on Amazon. So maybe I can build a bed frame tonight?
Sure, if you want to keep going, send it.
Okay, you guys gotta help me though, because the box is really heavy.
Nope, you got it. No, I was kidding.
Been hanging on to this one.
Okay. Look at you go. All the way down there. Keep going.
Losing traction.
Doing some burnouts.
You need those Coney's adjustables for better traction for the whole shot.
Need some stance coils on them, Johns.
Now that I put the rug down, it's time for the fun stuff, my bed frame and the nightstands that I've been holding on to. We had our first night's sleep last night in the bed, and it was amazing to finally be in here and it not be gross and disgusting. So as for today, I need to build the nightstands and then finish painting the trim on the window. So let's see how far we get today. I finally finished painting Mike's dresser, and he wants it in the closet, so we're trying it out over here.
I dig it.
You like it?
Yeah. Looks good. Yeah. Maybe if we like center it or move it over or something, I don't know.
Yeah, that could work. Mike said he has a very specific way that he likes his clothes to be, and luckily I have been cleaning and folding everything, and he just gave me the rundown of how he wants it, so let's put all of his clothes away. Well, I have officially been at the bedroom for what feels like forever. I think it's been like 2 weeks straight, I would say. I'm insanely happy with how this turned out, and I can't wait to show you guys the results. Again, I am not a professional. I'm just kind of winging this and doing it myself, but hopefully you guys enjoy just watching me trying to figure it out. But I think it turned out great. So let's take a look. All right, here is the room. All right, I feel like everything turned out exactly how I wanted it. Now, there's so much stuff I still need to find a place for and put away, but I think like the baseboards turned out good. I still have a bunch of paint on the floor I need to get off. I think the floors turned out exactly how I wanted them to. I think the rug is like a really nice accent piece. Obviously, we're big green people. The fan is so cute. I feel like it just fits the vibe. The little nightstands, I thought they were gonna be too small, but I think because the bed is low enough, I think it just fits the vibe. Put the mirror in here finally, so it's kind of like all coming together. Got the drapes. This little chair, I actually bought this on Temu, surprisingly, and I thought it was going to be like super small or weird, but it turned out perfect, and I'm probably going to be editing this video on this chair. Got Mike's dresser done today. Kind of wish I went with a cream color so it stood out a little bit more, but I think it's fine. Got the shoe rack with mostly my shoes, because I have more shoes than Mike. And yeah, I mean, honestly, all the little details, I feel like everything just came together perfectly. The last things that I need to do are paint the trim around the window. I just could not do any more painting today. And I think that's honestly it. And the most annoying thing about at least this house and in a lot of the rooms, there's these 2-prong outlets. So we need to convert these to the 3-prong since most everything is 3-prong. But yeah, I am absolutely in love with how this turned out. We still need to, you know, add some more personal details, but I absolutely adore the way that this room came out. I feel like a professional at this point, even though I'm definitely not. Just seeing how it looked before
And all like the days and nights that I spent in here working, it just makes it all feel so much more worth it. And now that we have like a solid bedroom, I feel like I can start working on other rooms and feel more confident. Let me know what you guys think about the room first off, but also just the renovation content in general, because it's not really anything I've ever done before. I've always done DIY projects and tried to like change things up, but living in an apartment, you can only do so much. And now that I have like full creative freedom, because Mike just told me do whatever you want. So like I kind of got to pick everything, which was super fun. But I just want to show you guys like everything that I'm doing in my life. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know. I appreciate you guys so much for watching through this whole thing and, you know, supporting me with whatever content I decide to post. But thank you to my members as well. If you have any interest in becoming a member on my channel, it is available. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.